Jim Holley, Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com. I'm here with the man who has Mr. McCheeseburger on the back of the helmet, Troy McAdams. Talk a little bit about that. What's that about?
Oh, well, before the season started, I kind of didn't have a ride or nothing, so I was going into the real world, and
you were working?
I was going to. That was the hold up, and gained some weight. I mean, I started just lifting, just going to the gym, and got up to 230 pounds before I knew it. And
230?
Yeah.
230?
And then I got a call from Forrest Butler to ride for BBMX, and the stipulation was I had to get back down to fighting weight. And
what's that fighting weight at?
Right at well, our goal was 195, and I hit it right before Indianapolis. So I had 4 weeks to lose 35 pounds or so.
But still, 195, man, that's kind of heavy for a lights bike. I mean, just due to the fact that there's no 450 rides, you had to accept what you had to get.
Exactly, and I wanted to ride 450. That was my main thing. But I mean, any more in this sport, you got to take what you can get. And I always rode a lights bike good and felt I could do good. And I knew going in I was going to be at a huge disadvantage just because of my weight versus everybody else's. But made it work. I mean, got a 6 at Jacksonville, and was running up front the whole time, was on pace for the most part, and just been getting better as the season goes on, so hopefully we can get on the box before it's over with.
You mentioned that as the season goes on, you're getting better, and why is that?
Well, I didn't, my first, just before Indianapolis was my first time on the bike. That whole week leading up to Indianapolis was my first time ever getting on a 250F in 2 or 3 years. And so just getting back used to the bike and getting back used to everything, I've been able to kind of pick up on stuff, and I had to relearn how to ride that bike. I mean, you got to use a lot of momentum, and that's one of my big things, and especially for me being bigger, I had to use a lot of momentum. But
you got a lot of momentum when you go in there to move somebody. I mean, exactly. 195 pounds, boom, you can move somebody.
That's what helps me. I get a horrible start because of my weight, but I can move everybody around in the first turn wherever I want them to go. So it's kind of like a win-lose type deal. So I don't know. It's starting to work out pretty good, so I can't complain.
All right, you heard it from Troy Adams. He says he can't complain anymore. He just wants to get up on the top of that box. He's getting a little bit more acclimated to that lights bike.